So you want to learn how to line up your beard, huh? You want to learn how to keep your mane intact and looking presentable at all times? Well, in this video, we're going to teach you how to turn this to this. Really quickly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, leave a like, it helps more than you guys know. And if you have any questions or you want to say anything, leave a comment. I'll respond to pretty much everyone. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram right here. And without further ado, let's do it. Alright, so if you look at me right now, I'm looking kind of shaggy, kind of scruffy. I need a haircut, fade, you know what I mean? And I also need a lineup. But in today's video, we're only going to focus on the lineup. The first thing you want to do is kind of clean your beard out, wash it if it's dirty, make sure there's no debris, nothing in there that's going to tamper with anything we're about to do. Step number 2, you want to grab a beard comb or a beard brush and start combing your beard down, just so there's no knots in there, it's at its true length, and then we can manipulate it as we want. Now this might hurt a little bit, but if it hurts, it's okay, it's fine, whatever, man up. And if you find your beard is like hella dry or hella flaky, that means you're not taking care of it correctly. Consider grabbing a beard shampoo, beard oil, beard balm, all beard products. Stay on the lookout for my beard products too, Sid the Barber beard products dropping soon. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. You definitely want to make sure you execute this step correctly, because this is a foundation and everything is built on the foundations. Alright, once you do that, you really want to ask yourself, what type of beard are you going for? What type of shape do you want? What's your end goal with it? For me personally, I want to grow it out like kind of like hard in length, maybe a little bit shorter. I like to have a bigger beard because I think it just works well for me, whatever, you know. So first things first, set a goal of how you want it to look. Now to actually perform any trimming or lining up to the beard, you're gonna need three products, in my opinion, 3 very important ones. Number 1, you're gonna need a clipper that has an adjustable lever on the side. This is pretty important for trimming it down, getting it to kind of blend in however you want to do it. Number 2, you're gonna need a trimmer to line up like your mustache area and under your neck. And number 3, you're gonna need a straight blade razor holder, and then the razor too for it, obviously. And then once you have those 3 things, continue to watch the video, I guess. I don't know. Oh shit, also I forgot to mention, if you do have anything to like cover yourself with, because you don't want like the hair getting all over, like for example, I'm a barber, so I'm gonna just use that cape right there with the neck strips. But if you're not a barber, you know, a garbage bag works or a towel works, anything works that you don't really care about that can be thrown in the wash. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, cool, so the next strip is on. Alright, Gucci down, Gucci down. Once you complete this step, just make sure it's not suffocating. Alright, so usually when you get to this step, you can do one of 2 things. You can either start from the outside in, or you can start from the inside out. So what I mean by this is either you can start by like setting the perimeter out, lining it up, and then ending with the mustache area, the mustache, soul patch, and goatee. Or number 2, you can start by, you know, going from inside to out. So dealing with the mustache, soul patch, boxing it out, doing whatever you want to do here, cleaning it up, leaving it natural. Alright, well, seniors, my clipper of choice. And it's okay if you don't have like these type of clippers. Most of you probably won't if you're watching this to line yourself up at home. These are professional barber clippers. But just make sure, again, it has this on the side. So we're gonna keep it at a 1 closed. Closed means like a true 1.5, and then if I were to like do this, it'll be 1.75. It's if you're not a barber, don't worry too much about it. Just try to follow along. Alright, so we got this area situated. Pro tip, what I like to do, I like to open up the lever when I'm coming towards like the end here that connects to the rest of the beard. Just because I think it looks better like that, but do how you please. Alright, now that that's that, let's just comb all the hair down here. And then what you want to do when you start doing this is start in the middle of your lip line, and then work your way right, and then work your way left. Alright, I already feel better, no cap, because when you're eating and stuff, man, that is hella annoying. Now, the second step of the mustache, second or third, whatever, is to hit the top line. A lot of people don't like to do this, but a lot of people do. So, you know, if you like to do it, do it. I like to bring it down not too skinny, but not too thick, right in between, just a sweet spot. Alright, right side done. That should be fine for now, and then later we can always go back and detail it, I guess. Alright, cool. And to a lot of you doing this for the first time, this might be kind of awkward, uncomfortable, but it only gets better. It's only up from here, you know what I mean? So also just start by taking off less, because less is more, because you can always cut more off, you can't put it back on. I learned that the hard way a couple times. All right, for now I like how that's looking. Now the second part, you wanna grab your comb and then just clean this area out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna hit the sides right here and kind of just let this connect, let the soul patch connect to the goatee part for now. All right, cool. That should be good for now. So what I like to do now is do the side here, and then make my neckline. So we'll start by the sides here. So if you're doing this at home, I highly suggest for you to I have my phone here, and then I don't really have a handheld mirror. But what I suggest for you to do is to kind of have a mirror in front of you, hold another mirror to the side, and then you can easily get this line how you want it. Some people like to keep this line a little bit like that, a little bit curved. Some people like it straight down. So whatever your preference is, do whatever works for you. I'm gonna do it over here because it's really hard for me to do it on this, and I can't really see. So yeah, do your thing. Once you're satisfied with the sides, you want to work your way down here and begin on your neckline. So I have a bigger beard, so my neckline is going to be lower. If you guys want a shorter beard, if you have a shorter beard, your neckline can be a little bit higher. Pretty much the rule that they say is wherever you're, oh shit, I heard my. Anyways, pretty much what they say, the general rule of thumb is wherever your Adam's apple is, just 2 fingers up, that's where it should be. But keep in mind too, you are a 3-dimensional 3D person, you're not a 2D person. Because if you just keep shaving your neckline up to your jawline, and then you want to grow a big beard like this, it's going to look hella weird. So you do want to keep in mind like this, not like this. 3D, not 2D. I'm actually going to do mine over there on my mirror too, because it's hella difficult doing it here. But yeah, link back in 2 minutes. Alright, cool. So once you got the mustache, the perimeter done, what I like to do from here is to go back with my clipper. You can probably do this with your trimmer too if you want, but it's just advised that you should do it rather with whatever trimmer you have or clipper you have of choice. Is I like to go back because I have a bigger beard. If you have a shorter beard, then feel free to skip this step. Is to go through and get the scraggly hairs. I don't think they have like a real name. I don't want to mess up my beard, so I'm gonna go back to my mirror too. Alright, and whenever you're happy with that, whenever you think it looks good, feel free to stop. Last, but certainly not least, my favorite part, grab your razor handle, man. This shit's about to get real here. So what you want to do before you begin shaping, sorry, let me just do this one. I'm just gonna comb my beard out one last time. Then the first thing you want to do after you put in your razor blade holder, you can even do this beforehand, up to you. I just kind of mix up my steps now because I've been doing it for like a while, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're a rookie, you know, make a system. So what you want to do is envision what type of lineup do you want? Do you want it like an L shape? Do you want it curved? How much curve do you want? A lot of people like to go through with their trimmer beforehand and then like create a rough copy. But for me, it just works better to go straight in with my razor. Now, if you have this type of razor, I suggest you hold it like this, or like, how do people hold it like this? Like this, for the most amount of flexibility. So what I like to do usually is start from the part closest to the mustache area and then work my way up like that. Some people work their way down, some people like me halfway. It's up to you, whatever works best for you. So if you're new to using a straight blade, be careful. This is a knife, you can cut yourself, you can bleed profusely. It will hurt a lot. First things first, you wanna stretch the skin a little bit, apply some pressure wherever you're gonna be using the blade. And then you don't wanna use the blade coming at this angle. You wanna kinda use it at like a 45-degree angle, like 25, 35. You wanna kinda like stretch the skin, and then you wanna light strokes, and then move. You know what I mean? And then that way you won't cut yourself, you can create a sharp line, and it's just the best. Alright, line begun. Also, quick little tip, while you are working in the area that's like closest to your cheek area right here, you might want to blow out a little bit, because when you do release the skin, like you don't want your line to be lopsided. So I just have to fix it a little bit over there because it's harder to see for me over here. But already you can see that this side is looking way sharper than this side, and I still have to perfect it, go over it, whatever the case is, you know? Just brush that down. Be sure you stretch your skin wherever you're going to be applying the blade. I swear it's way harder when you're recording it and trying to still show people how to do it, you know what I mean? Anyways, so that rough copy will work for now. Then I'm gonna start on my other side. starting all the way up there just because I want to get all this excess overgrowth. Alright, so for first little copy here, not that bad, not too good. Again, it's way harder when you're recording trying to show other people. No excuses, but you know, just saying. Alright, now this is where it gets a little bit complex. Up to you if you want to follow me or not. This right here, this right here is called your C cup. It's very easy to push back if you're doing it yourself. So that's why if you are gonna do it, be careful. It does make sense in this situation to use your trimmer if you want, but it's all up to you. And then they call it a C cup because it's a curved C looking thing that should ideally just, you know, join the pattern. So that's why I do think if you start with this side first and then you work your way up, it is easier. Me included, I do like to do this with my trimmer first, and I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm gonna go to my mirror and do it too. Alright, that side looking good. See, this side is kind of unfair because my C cups aren't the strongest to begin with, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, oh, hopefully not ladies, I'm just kidding. That right there, gentlemen, is how you do a quick 5 to 10 minute beard lineup in the morning when you have somewhere to be and you can't visit your barber. That is actually a really good job in my opinion. What do you guys think? Considering that I had to like record this, my first time ever recording it, showing someone how to do it. But bro, I think that's 100 times better than before. Thank you for watching. Again, leave a like, subscribe, comment. See you guys next one. Peace.